Recently, I've been enjoying the podcast Tech Won't Save Us, hosted by Paris Marx, a critical technology journalist for nearly a decade. Marx has also authored Road to Nowhere, a book examining Silicon Valley's idealistic visions of transportation, often ignoring real-world challenges. The podcast covers topics like the risks of AI, right-wing control of online retailers, and Silicon Valley's ideological influence on US policy. Marx has consistently criticised Elon Musk, accusing him of promoting far-right ideologies through misinformation. He suggests Musk's supposed advancement of humanity is driven by self-interest, and warns governments to be wary of his influence. Marx and I both agree that companies like SpaceX aren't self-sustaining and rely heavily on government subsidies. In a recent episode titled "Is Social Media Fueling Far-Right Riots?", Marx and guest Hussein Kesvani discussed how platforms like Telegram and X, formerly known as Twitter, have facilitated far-right riots in the UK, but both acknowledged the groundwork for such hatred was laid by mainstream media long before social media platforms gained prominence. An example is a recent case, where the wife of a Tory councillor was convicted for inciting racial hatred on X, but was found not to have violated the platform's rules. The UK's right-wing media has long stoked Islamophobia, such as The Sun's infamous headline falsely claiming nearly 1 in 5 British Muslims support ISIS. Such headlines have helped nurture far-right ideologies that have flourished online. Despite claims that print media is declining, these outlets have found new life on social media, using algorithms to push their content. The Sun alone has reached over 30 million hits a month in 2023, much of it driven by paid social media ads. Even though the paper's print circulation is down, the right-wing media's influence on social platforms remains strong, bolstered by algorithmic promotion. Explaining what an algorithm is, it amplifies user engagement, whether positive or negative, and often steers users towards more extreme content. A study by the Institute of Strategic Dialogue showed how YouTube's algorithm promoted right-wing videos, even when users engaged with non-political content. Companies like Google prioritize profit, meaning these algorithms, which can push extremist content, remain in place as long as they drive engagement. Ironically, Elon Musk's X platform exemplifies this problem. When Musk wasn't getting the attention he wanted on X, he changed the algorithm to ensure his tweets were more visible. His increasing alignment with far-right figures is a sign of the radicalizing power of these platforms, even for their owners. Some people, including MPs, are leaving X for alternatives like Threads, Meta's rival platform. However, platforms like Threads and Facebook are not fundamentally different. Despite some pushback against far-right content, Zuckerberg's platform has also faced criticism for promoting conspiracy theories and hate speech. I, like many others, have wrestled with my use of social media. During the pandemic, I deleted my accounts but returned because they were my main connection to family and friends. Still, I remain conscious of the harm they can cause, from spreading misinformation to exacerbating mental health issues. There is a potential for social media to be used for good, but only if these platforms are taken out of the hands of profiteers and become public service. If publicly owned, algorithms could be transparent, regulated by a democratically constituted body that users actually trust. In this scenario, content moderation will be managed by users, not billionaires with personal agendas. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, like, you can dislike, and comment down in the comment section. Subscribe to our newsletter at our website at www.lefthorizons.com.